Hey everyone, Phi Farley here, Week 11 NFL season. I am excited. This weekend is packed. We got some great games, some great lines. I'm going to have a best bet here for you that I'm excited about. I think it's going to be a good play because we got a couple good plays overall in Week 11. They're all going to be posted on patreon.com/Phi Farley. I'm going to get to the best bet in 1 second. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do so. Take a second. For those of you who have subscribed, thank you so much. There's a lot of new subscribers, so welcome to the channel. And for those of you who've been with me for the years, man, I appreciate it as always. Thank you for tuning in once again. All right, so let's talk about this weekend. Also, by the way, all my plays are posted on patreon.com/Phi Farley. There's additional plays every single day. College basketball plays are up. NBA plays are up. So you can check those out, both going well, as well as college football and NFL. Additional plays besides my best bets are posted over there as well. So check that out, and let's talk about Week 11 NFL. We're going to Baltimore. So we got the Ravens hosting the Texans. Ravens 7-2. We got a 10 o'clock kickoff against the Texans 6-3. Texans right now leading the AFC South. Ravens leading the AFC North. This is a great matchup no matter how you slice it. Line opened up at 4.5 in favor of the Ravens and has dropped down to 4. We've got Deshaun Watson going against Lamar Jackson. That's the real story here. They face each other at Clemson and Louisville in college. And in that game, 8 touchdowns, 900 yards of total offense combined between the two. Just super powerful, dynamic individuals, and they're going to have great careers, barring no injuries come their way. And I hope they don't, because they're just really tremendous athletes, and it's fun to watch. So here we're going to have a real treat with the Texans and the Ravens. Now, one part that goes into my capping on this one is, what is the recency bias? What is the line? Why is the line posted at 4.5 in this one with what's gone on recently with the Ravens and Texans? So, of course, with the Ravens, we have coming off a 49-13 win against the Bengals, a complete stomping and a cover, as well as against the Patriots, 37-20. Huge win, first loss for the Patriots and a cover. And then the Seahawks, 30-16 on the road, winning up in Seattle. One of only 2 losses for the Seahawks. Huge win on the road and a cover. So we have 3 straight ATS wins for them. So we have a lot of returning money coming to them. Meanwhile, the Texans on the other side, coming off their bye before that, nice win against the Jaguars, 26-3 and a cover, and then a Raiders win, 27-24, but a non-cover, as well as a loss to the Colts on the road, 30-23, and they did not cover in that one as well. So we have 3 straight games here, 1-2 against the spread for the Texans. So we have money given to the house there. Meanwhile, the Ravens 3-0 against the spread, 3 straight wins. So you have a lot of returning money to bet on that. What I mean by that is the nature of positive reinforcement, as well as intermittent reinforcement, which is that you put your money in on the Ravens, you get double your money back. You put money in on the Ravens, you get double your money back. You put money in on the Ravens, you get double your money back. What are you likely to do the next week? So here we have Ravens minus the 4.5 against the Houston Texans. We have that bias where there's the frequency of winning 3 straight times. Typically, they're going to go back to the window and bet the Ravens if they had previously bet the Ravens in the previous 3 weeks. Now, that said, it's not so easy. Texans, I mean, if we were getting 4 in each game, they would have covered every single week except for 2, which is the loss to the Panthers, loss to the Colts. They have had a pretty good schedule, but now here we're coming off a bye. But I really think one of the biggest caps about this is, how does the Texans do against the run? Because, of course, Baltimore's main MO for their offense is running the football, whether it's through Jackson or running through Ingram. Running is going to be where their offense begins and ends. Well, unfortunately for them, the Houston Texans are one of the best in the NFL against the run. They're number 4 this season, and if I could pull up the stat on it, you can look it up for yourself. I mean, stats are the stats on what they average per game. I think it was 84 yards per game. So, but it is number 4 in the NFL against the run. So I think they're going to have a little bit of a difficult time going against this Texan team. Not to mention they're fresh, coming off a bye. and they're going to be jacked up for this one. They can't afford to lose right now. They got the Colts right behind them. They lost the game against the Colts. So if the Colts win, Houston lose, Indianapolis jumps them into first place into the AFC South. They can't afford a loss here. And meanwhile, the Ravens do have a little bit of a buffer in the AFC North behind ahead of Pittsburgh. So now, finally, what we're seeing here as well, the line opened up at 4.5. It's been bet down to 4 because this is a big battle between public and sharp money. We're seeing public money, of course, coming on that Baltimore Ravens side. Like I mentioned, recency biased. Overall, one other thing to note, if we were to go back a little bit further, the schedule isn't quite so pleasant for the Baltimore Ravens. That is just recency. If we go before that, they didn't cover against the Bengals, didn't cover against the Steelers, didn't cover against the Browns, didn't cover against the, well, I think they did cover against the Chiefs, as they lost the game, though, by 5, and then just beat the Cardinals. So it's just recently that the Ravens have really found their way, found some success, as well as success for those backing them to the window. But I just wanted to throw that out there real quick because sometimes we get a little tuned into just what happened the last 2 weeks or so and not taking in the full picture, because this game, every game, is unique and independent, free of its previous matchups. So that said, Houston off a bye. Sharp money coming in on the Texans side. Texans good against the run, able to stop the Ravens rushing offense, which is where their offense begins and ends. I'm going to go with the Texans here, plus the 4 points, which is huge. Grab the 4 while you can. 4.5 is even better, but grab the 4 while you can. I don't think you'll see 4.5 between now and kickoff. So too much sharp money on that Texans side. Grab it, plus 4, Texans, best bet of the weekend. All right, good luck everyone today. See you again soon.